Imagine a world where humanity's greatest questions are answered with certainty. A world where we no longer have to wonder whether there's meaning to our existence, whether God exists, or whether our moral frameworks are grounded in truth. Imagine a world where hunger, poverty, homelessness, and environmental destruction are not just reduced, but eliminated altogether. Now imagine the opposite. A world where our technology collapses overnight, where the systems we depend on to communicate, trade, govern, and even survive fail catastrophically. Imagine chaos spreading as humanity struggles to rebuild from the ashes of its own hubris. This isn't science fiction. It's the choice humanity faces today. We're standing at a crossroads between these two futures, one defined by certainty, unity, and flourishing, and the other by collapse and suffering. The key to unlocking the better future lies in something revolutionary. M. M is a miracle calculator. It represents the probability of one Catholic miracle being true. M equals 1 minus P sub M to the power n sub m is the probability of the miracles, and n sub m is the number of miracles. Using this formula and putting in Catholic miracles, we can get M closer to 100% than any number ever observed using Bayesian reasoning. If we take 10 Eucharistic miracles and the 70 Lord's cures and plug them into our equation, we get a number that far surpasses scientific barriers of proof already. M at 1 minus 10 to the power negative 190. For comparison, that's a higher likelihood of truth than heliocentrism or gravity. These miracles are exclusive too. Lourdes ties to the Immaculate Conception, which is exclusively Catholic, and Eucharistic miracles tied to the Real Presence, which is exclusively Catholic. Using process of elimination, we can rule out other religions and determine Catholicism's truth off just these 80 miracles alone. Now that we know what M is, how does it solve problems? Well, we could use M as a society to fix our global economy using these steps in logic. Firstly, M proves Catholicism. Secondly, this means it proves all Catholic dogmas. Thirdly, one dogma is that God guides the Church in faith and morals. Fourthly, one moral claim of the Church is the economic model of distributism. Lastly, this means that if the Church ruled, and if the Church implemented distributism, an omnipotent, omniscient, and omnibenevolent God would run the economy by proxy, fixing issues like hunger, unemployment, and homelessness. M is also a new type of number, a fluxit. Fluxites are numbers that are not static but dynamic, changing when new events happen with time. Since more miracles are discovered every day, this means that M gradually approaches even closer to 1 as days pass. There are other fluxites that can be proven via M numbers such as S, D, and P, which are souls in heaven, hell, and purgatory respectively. S is a fluxit number whose value is only known to God. So if we write out an equation S minus X, where X is a standard algebraic placeholder, something interesting happens for values of X in a certain range. X values too low result in a positive number for the equation. X values too high a negative number. But there is a middle value for X where, based on our only somewhat known value of S, where numbers could be positive or negative, it results in bipolar Y. This shows the existence of bipolar numbers, numbers that can be either positive or negative. The issue with this is that our static computer systems cannot handle fluxites or bipolar numbers. They are made for handling static numbers, not numbers that can swing hard and fast or have multiple values. This means we are going to suffer a binary crash if we do not have fluxit computing fast. The problem here is a catch-22. The proof of fluxits is M, and M is a miracle engine that proves Catholicism. So it would be impossible to stop the binary crash without also accepting Catholicism. The world doesn't take to ultimatums well, even from God. This means the crash is coming soon. Be prepared. So which choice will the Earth accept? Utopia or ruin? Either way, the world is about to see a paradigm shift it has never seen before in human history. That shift is M,